MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, winning that first game of a three-game series is so important. It puts the opposition up against the ropes right away, and it allows you to be aggressive going for the win in Game 2.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2018 National League East champion, Atlanta Braves.
Quickly, a look now at the Game 2 starting pitchers. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the sixth spot. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Number 66 is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every two is turned.
Ready now, Jackie Robinson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Robinson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
First pitch, 7:06.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Pee Wee Reese. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 4.
So a runner at first with one man gone. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snider. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Jec Baseball.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kirk Gibson. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
1-0. Here it is. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Yeah, he had the right idea trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Batting fifth.
Standing in now, Eddie Murray.
Eddie.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here now the 2-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 LA. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
Don Sutton will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Settling in now, Jeff Hammond. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And he takes a called strike 2. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, number 14, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game.
Come on.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Just foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Line drive to left, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Now to the plate, number 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First offering on its way. Screwball. Too low, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
The 1-1 home. He's outside for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 2-0. Standing in, Mike Piazza. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Gary Sheffield, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Wind up and the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So striding in, Ron Say. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Into the box now, Don Sutton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Say is off of first with 2 away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Dodgers leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Randy Sanderson. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. High in the air out to center field. Snyder's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 9.
Stepping in, Bard. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now at the plate, Alan Christie, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. hit out towards second. And there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 here proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
First pitch on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Chopper foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. 2 out here and a runner at second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Jackie Robinson.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. And the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasted this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
In now, Pee Wee Reese, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Girard is over, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The center fielder, number 4, Duke Snyder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Duke Snyder, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Slider, and he touches 90 with that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Three-two pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Riding in once again, Kirk Gibson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that. Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
The first baseman.
Into the box, Eddie Murray.
Eddie.
As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
3-0.
3-0 pitch is taken. Strike 1. And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now at the plate, Mike Piazza. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base base on ball.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Number 88 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Gary Sheffield will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. A line shot to third base. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ron Say.
Stepping in now, Ron Say, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just hung in there on that one. Murray over at second. Piazza at first. 2 out in the inning.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Number 1 gathers, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Braves nothing. Digging in, Robert Girard, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Line to the right side. Gibson is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time. Into the box now, number 88.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Now it's on the ground for Jackie Robinson at second. Oh, he has some trouble with it, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Number 7, second baseman, Jeff Hammond.
So striding forward now, Jeff Hammond. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here now is the pitcher. Don Sutton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's one away. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Here's the first pitch to him. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. One out, nobody on. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding into the box, Pee-wee Reese. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
No strike.
This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. In now, number 14. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, number 14.
First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Standing in now, number 1. 0-1 the count. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home. But he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
In now, Randy Sanderson. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting, number 9.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So stepping in, Bard. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2-2.
And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Another full count offering on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
Stepping in now, Alan Christie, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The 1-1 home. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, as we are all tied at 5.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there, and he's going to tag to it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Into the box now, Trevor Woodruff. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Standing in now, Robert Girard. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And 2, here it comes. That misses. 1-2. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Another 1-2 delivery. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
In now, number 88. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Fouled away. Ready on 1-2. Another one sent foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We're through 4, all even at 5 apiece. Digging in once again, Duke Snider. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Into the box, Kirk Gibson, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Snyder gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first down of the inning. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Into the box, Eddie Murray. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Murray is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
The 1-2. This is popped up, and no one will track it down. Lifted in the air out to left field. Christie is in pursuit, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark. Did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
The count now at 2-2. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
At the plate, Gary Sheffield. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. The 1-1. In the air to center. Woodruff giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Jeff Hammond. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch on its way. No balls and one strike. The windup and the 0-1. And the screwball is in there, so he falls into a quick hole. 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Playing 12, 1-2.
And that misses 2-2.
2-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Standing in now, number 14. As he'll take a look at ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Mm, 2-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Two and one now. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Looped out towards short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, number 1.
Stepping in for the Braves, number 1. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Down in order go the Braves. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Digging in, Ron Say.
The third baseman, Ron Say.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul for strike 2. High in the air out to center field. Woodruff is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Don Sutton.
Ready for another shot now. Don Sutton. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Woodruff is after it. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. High in the air down the right field line. Gerard moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers down in order. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. The next to bat for Atlanta, Randy Sanderson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Randy Sanderson.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. The 1-2 is taken high, but for a called strike 3.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
In now, Bard. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, 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 near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Striding in, Alan Christie, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Back here at SunTrust Park, it's on to the 7th now in game 2. But before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Alan Boyle is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 26, Alan Boyle.
Digging in to try it again, Pee Wee Reese. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Boyle is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering is a fastball looked at for a strike.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hammond has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 4, Duke Snyder.
One gone now in the LA 7th. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snyder. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Popped him up. Number one over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kirk Gibson.
Kirk Gibson will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. From the stretch, well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and two now as this catches the outer half. The 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean.
Now
3 for 4. He's
base,
looking locked in.
Eddie Murray.
Standing in, Eddie Murray. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Here's a look over to first. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gerard on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One left for LA as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Number 49 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 49.
Into the box now, Woodruff. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And there's the first out.
The right fielder, number 15, Robert Girard.
So digging in now, Robert Girard. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, that's a big base hit right there. The only problem now, D-Row, you have the pitcher's spot on deck. It'll be interesting to see how they play this one.
Well, those guys on the bench, they know their pay grade. They've been getting loose since the 4th inning. I look for the manager to definitely make the move here for another bat.
Shea Fletcher will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Fletcher.
Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fletcher, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 0-1 pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Ready with the 1-1. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeff Hammond. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So a big moment here, and standing in, number 14, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
No strike.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Ball and a strike. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll place the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
That was a really good at bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering on its way, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Fletcher on second, Hammond on at first with 2 down. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 0-2 stays alive, still 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard to short. Robinson at second base, and the inning comes to a close. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Number 80
please.
takes the mound as
Now
he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 80.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Piazza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Piazza.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
No.
A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. At the plate, Gary Sheffield. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Into the box now, Ron Say, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Skied into very shallow right. Gerard is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Weird still tied 6-6. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Ladies and
Jeff
gentlemen,
Shaw is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 41, Jeff Shaw. Now playing left.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Randy Sanderson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First offering on its way. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
2-0 now. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Bard is on deck. Here it comes on 3-0. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Grounder down the line at third. Say scoops it up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. At the plate, Bard is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Called strike. 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
The next 0-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. We are in the 8th inning of a tie ball game here at SunTrust Park as you get a look at our line score to this point.
Christie.
So coming to the plate, Alan Christie. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. The 2-1 is taken below the zone for a ball. The 3-1 is in there for strike number 2. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Into the box, Trevor Woodruff. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 1-1 home. Misses down below the knees. Still only one out in the inning. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in and looking for more, Robert Girard. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
And he takes a called strike 1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And this one gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Now batting, number 80.
Mike Marshall answers the call now looking to get this one on to the ninth inning without any trouble.
Mike Marshall.
Number 25 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Smoke toward the hole, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Ready once again, Jeff Hammond. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up. Save in foul ground. 2 down.
Now batting, number 14.
Digging in now, number 14. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
No ball.
And that's in there for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
He's set the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. One and 2. Here it is. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The set and the 1-2. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
The payoff pitch. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's now 8-6. Troy Hamilton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 91, Troy Hamilton. Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Gil Hodges.
Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Woodruff sprinting after it. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
Coming to the plate now, Pee-wee Reese. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
1-0.
Hodges, base runner at first with 1 out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Line to the right side. Gerard is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
The center fielder, number 4, Duke Snyder.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snyder. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses with it. 1-1.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And it's 1 down, 2 to go for the Braves. They're off to the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please